Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And this is my Boston Bruins at Buffalo Sabres Game 2, Round 1, post-game recap. So the Buffalo Sabres look like fools on their home ice. Ukko Pekka let it in again. This one in from center ice on a clear in. They were just trying to clear it. And somehow, Ukko Pekka Luukkonen just stands there and goes, "Oh, it's in the back of the net. Oh well." And you saw him just shrug his shoulders like, "Oh well." That to me is the sign of a goalie who's given up. That's just me though. Other people are saying, "No, you're wrong." No, he's given up. So the Boston Bruins scored 3 in the first, 1 in the third for 4 goals. The Buffalo Sabres scored 2 in the third for 2 goals. You can't keep waiting till the third period to score goals because Boston is the best home team in the NHL. And we may not win any in Boston. So they did all that to win the Atlantic just to lose in the first round. That's to me, that's crazy. So goals: Boston 4, Buffalo 2. Shots: Bruins 26, Sabres 36. Block shots: Boston Bruins 27, Buffalo Sabres 10. Hits: Boston 32, Buffalo 30. Faceoffs: Bruins 36, Sabres 30. Power plays: Boston Bruins 1 for 5, Buffalo Sabres 0 for 5. 0 for 5. They are 0 for 30 now in their last 30 power play attempts. Penalty minutes: Boston 47, Buffalo 47. Scoring: and no scoring in the first period. It was scoreless after 1 in the second. At 4:54, it was Boston's Victor Arvidsson, his first of the playoffs, assisted by Asborough, his first, and Casey Mittelstadt, his first, and it's 1-0 bad guys. And then at 16:29, it was Boston's Morgan Geekie, his second of the playoffs, assisted by David Pastrnak, his third, and Corrali, his first, and it's 2-0 bad guys. And then at 18:10, it was Boston's Pavel Zacha, his first on the power play, assisted by David Pastrnak, his second of the game, his fourth of the season, or postseason, and Charlie McAvoy, his first, and it's 3-0 bad guys. And Ukko Pekka let it in again. I hope he never sees that ice again. People saying, "Oh, pay Luukkonen." No, get his name right. It's let it in again. How the fuck do you let a goal in from center ice on a clearing? They might as well just had the fucking net empty. So it's 3-0 after to Boston. And then in the third period, at 16 seconds, it was Boston's Victor Arvidsson, his second of the game, his second of the playoffs, assisted by Casey Mittelstadt, his second of the game, his second of the playoffs, and Asborough, his second of the game, his second of the playoffs, and it's 4-0 Boston Bruins. And then at 13:54, it was Buffalo's Bowen Byram, his first of the playoffs, assisted by Beck Malenstein, his first, and Owen Power, his second. And it's 4-1 bad guys. And then at 15:08, it was Buffalo's Peyton Krebs, his first of the playoffs, assisted by Rasmus Dahlin, his first, and Alex Tuch, his second. 4-2. That is your final. You can't keep waiting till the third period to score goals. And your goalie can't let in goals at center ice if you expect to win playoff games. Penalties. In the first period at 1:10, it was Boston's Elias Lindholm, 2 minutes for roughing. At 1:10, it was Buffalo's Rasmus Dahlin, 2 minutes for holding. At 4:10, it was Boston's Nikita Zadorov, 2 minutes for cross-checking. At 4:10, it was Buffalo's Beck Malenstein, 2 minutes for roughing. And at 4:10, it was Boston's Nikita Zadorov, 2 minutes for roughing. At 8:43, it was Buffalo's Josh Doan, 2 minutes for hooking. At 10:40, it was Buffalo's Connor Timmins, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And at 19:29, it was Boston's David Pastrnak, 2 minutes for tripping. In the second period, at 7:38, it was Buffalo's Bowen Byram, 2 minutes for delay of game, puck over glass. And then at 9:59, it was Boston bad guys, Tanner Jeannot, 2 minutes for interference. And then at 17:55, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, 2 minutes for interference. And then in the third period, at 2:26, it was Boston's Charlie McAvoy, 2 minutes for roughing. At 2:26, it was Boston's Mark Kastelik, 5-minute major for fighting. At 2:26, it was Buffalo's Logan Stanley, 5-minute major for fighting. At 2:26, it was Buffalo's Beck Malenstein, 2 minutes for roughing. At 2:26, it was bad guys Charlie McAvoy, 2 minutes for tripping. At 6:14, it was good guys Zach Benson, 10-minute misconduct. And at 6:14, it was Buffalo's Zach Benson, 2 minutes for roughing. At 6:14, it was bad guys Morgan Geeky, 2 minutes for roughing. And at 6:14, it was good guys Alex Tuck, 2 minutes for roughing. At 6:14, it was Boston's Nikita Zadorov, 2 minutes for roughing. At 6:14, it was Boston's Nikita Zadorov, 10-minute misconduct. At 6:14, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, 2 minutes for roughing. At 6:14, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, 10-minute misconduct. At 6:14, it was Boston's Andrew Peak, 10-minute misconduct. At 6:14, it was Boston's Andrew Peak, 2 minutes for roughing. At 9:17, it was Buffalo's Peyton Krebs, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And at 11:20, it was Boston's James Higgins, 2 minutes for hooking. So, Ukko Pekka let it in again, let in 4 goals on 19 shots. 4 goals on 19 motherfucking shots. How the fuck do you do that, especially in a playoff game? Zach Benson had 12 penalty minutes. He had 2 shots and he played 11 minutes and 37 seconds. Bowen Byram had 1 goal, 1 point. He had 2 penalty minutes. He had 1 hit, 4 shots, and he played 21 minutes and 58 seconds. Rasmus Dahlin had 1 assist, 1 point. His plus minus was -1. Oh, and Benson's was -2. He had 2 penalty minutes. He had 4 hits, 6 shots, and he played 23 minutes and 28 seconds. Josh Doan, his plus minus was -1. He had 2 penalty minutes. He had 2 hits, 2 shots, and he played 15 minutes and 4 seconds. Josh Dunn, his plus minus was 1, and he played 7 minutes and 29 seconds. Jordan Greenway, he had 4 hits, and he played 12 minutes and 12 seconds. Peyton Krebs had 1 goal, 1 point. His plus minus was 1. He had 2 penalty minutes, 2 hits, 1 shot, and he played 13 minutes and 13 seconds. Beck Malenstein had 1 assist, 1 point. He had 4 penalty minutes. He had 2 hits, and he played 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Ryan McLeod had 1 shot, and he played 20 minutes and 28 seconds. Josh Norris, his plus minus was -1. He had 2 hits, 1 shot, and he played 16 minutes and 39 seconds. Owen Power had 1 assist, 1 point. His plus minus was 1. He had 1 hit, 3 shots, and he played 20 minutes and 50 seconds. Jack Quinn, he had 2 hits, 3 shots, and he played 20 minutes and 36 seconds. Matthias Samuelsson, his plus minus was -2. He had 1 shot, and he played 17 minutes and 57 seconds. Logan Stanley, he had 5 penalty minutes. He had 1 hit, 2 shots, and he played 12 minutes and 51 seconds. Tage Thompson, his plus minus was -1. He had 14 penalty minutes, 2 hits, 6 shots, and he played 16 minutes and 55 seconds. Connor Timmins had 2 penalty minutes, 1 hit, 1 shot, and he played 13 minutes and 44 seconds. Alex Tuck had 1 assist, 1 point. His plus minus was 1. He had 2 penalty minutes, 3 hits, 3 shots, and he played 21 minutes and 42 seconds. And Jason Zucker had 3 hits, and he played 18 minutes and 56 seconds. Ukko Pekka Luukkonen stopped 15 of 19. He had .789 save percentage, and he played 40 minutes and 16 seconds. Alex Lyon stopped 7 of 7, had a 1,000 save percentage, and he played 14 minutes and 10 seconds. They got to get better in Game 3 in Boston, because Boston may have just won this series, and they know it. And Marco Sturm said in Game 1 that they know that they're going to win this series. You take Buffalo's speed away by getting physical, and Buffalo's nothing. Buffalo has nothing out. They have no power play. They stop being physical, and they stop trying to play and just get physical, and then that's all Buffalo is, you know. How they won the Atlantic Division is beyond me. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos and Shorty Shorts, then like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for my Buffalo Sabres at Boston Bruins Round 1 Game 3 preview. And as always, guys, comment, like, subscribe. Go Sabres. Somehow we got to steal one in Boston. And hopefully Alex Lyon plays in Game 3. Go Sabres.